Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Arsenal. Latest transfer news. As always, we'll be talking about the latest on Declan Rice, the latest on EDU. You won't believe what this guy has been eating. Like, it's crazy. You can't make this up. Speaking of what EDU has been eating, we all Arsenal fans always know everything that goes on in the transfer window. That's not the only thing. We also know where the Arsenal doctor is. We have some pictures of him at the airport. The Arsenal FBI is back in full effect. Don't play around with Arsenal FBI. And also, finally, Thomas Partey and what Martin Odegaard had to say on Mikel Arteta, and a bit on Julian Timber as well. So let's get started. And this is too nice not to start with. Let's start with Edu. So it's been somewhere today, and you won't believe what he's been eating. This guy knows what he's doing. That's Edu on the left side. Is at an event. I think it's like horse racing or something. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look like it. And then look on the right side. Look at what they're eating. They're eating rice. This guy knows what he's doing. That is rice and a bit of stew as well. So this could be, does this mean rice and Timber both coming to Arsenal? Meanwhile, some Arsenal fans are abusing Edu on the other side. Look at him. He's so calm. He knows this deal is done, and Arsenal fans just need to relax for a couple of more days, and this deal will be done. Edu is out there enjoying some rice and watching some horse racing. He's basically trolling us at this point. You absolutely love to see it. Like, how can you even hate this man, Anyway, to each their own. So that's the latest on Edu. He knows what he's doing. And speaking of rice, also the latest on him. So according to reports, West Ham are now encouraging Arsenal to submit their third bid for Declan Rice to put an end to this saga. Man City held talks but have not bid yet, after being told that Rice prefers a move to the Gunners. Now, I've still seen some Arsenal fans saying, you know what? Okay, now hurry up. Go and bid before any other team comes. They know no other team is going to come. If Man City can't get Declan Rice, there's no other team that you can be scared of about getting Declan Rice. So as of now, I still imagine, I don't think they'll still go and put like 100 million bid. Now that West Ham know there's no other bid that is going to come, they're going to basically be forced to sell, especially if Rice 100% wants to leave and wants to join Arsenal. I think he 100% wants to join Arsenal, but I'm not sure if he 100% wants to leave West Ham, or there's a part of him that he says, you know what, even if I don't go, I could remain. But I still feel like he wants to leave. So West Ham, knowing that and knowing no other team will come in for him, they could end up accepting like a 92 million bid, and they'll be like, you know what, fine, just take him. That's why they're basically encouraging us to make another bid so that they can accept it. And Arsenal are playing tough as well. They play tough with us. We're also playing tough with them. Before making the third bid, you're not just going to give you all the money that you want, bullying us in the transfer market, 110 million for Declan Rice. No. You're going to have to accept that 92 million. And then I think it's going to end in the third bid. I don't think there's going to be a fourth bid or anything like that. I think it's going to be a third and final bid. And we'll have Declan Rice at Arsenal. And the meltdown will finally stop. From day one, I've always said I'm 92% confident this deal will be done. I'm not right at all. Even now, Declan Rice is still not yet an Arsenal player, but I'm not right at all. I'm 100% sure he's going to be an Arsenal player. Or should we still use 92%? No, I'm more confident than that now. I feel like he's definitely going to be an Arsenal player. Nothing can stop us from this. The only thing that can do is if a team comes out from nowhere and says, you know what, we have 180 million for Declan Rice, and West Ham say, you know what, you're not going to sell it to us. No, you're going to get 180 million for Bayern Munich or something, which I don't think is going to happen. No one in their right mind will come offering 180 million to West Ham United. So that's the latest on Declan Rice. Make sure to have a meal like Edu, have some rice as you start celebrating. We probably will be seeing a lot of this next season. We'll probably be seeing a lot of this next season, and I cannot wait to celebrate him signing for Arsenal, man, because I've always been confident. Even when Man City came in, even on the media was trying to report that, there's a way the media structures their headlines and titles, like Rice is Man City favorite to sign Rice. The next day, both teams will be bidding, but Man City favorites. Well, I cannot wait to smash a pie on their face and be like, you know what, this is not the Arsenal that you knew from 2019. We are back in the Champions League, and we'll be fighting for the big boys. And whoever is going to compete with us, we are up there competing with the likes of Man City for players, and we don't care. We don't get scared because Man City want a player. That should be the new way. Don't get scared because Man City want to sign Declan Declan Rice. Don't believe in your team and you're going to get the player. This is different. This is not 2021 when we didn't have Champions League football and you're struggling to get players like Vlahovic. Now it's different. Now we were the second best team in the Premier League. Now things are different. Speaking of Arsenal FBI, we know where the Arsenal doctor is. The Arsenal doctor was spotted at the airport yesterday. Heading to Spain. Arsenal FBI is crazy, and it's I think it's for the Harvard's medical in Spain. I guess we'll hear us being announced as an Arsenal player next week. But the Arsenal doctor has been spotted at an airport. Don't mess around with Arsenal FBI. We'll find out where everyone is at what particular time. So the Harvard's deal should be announced very, very soon. Another that you're hoping will be the third signing before the end of the month is Julian Timber. What's the latest on him? They've said you're going to bid for him, but according to Graham Bale, in terms of positioning, 90 million understands that Arsenal view Julian Timber as a player who can operate in a similar fashion to the versatile Zinchenko. The plan would be to use Timber on the right side of defense and have him mirror Zinchenko. So that's according to Graham Bailey. In terms of the offers and everything, Arsenal is expected to bid very, very soon for him. The second bid could be around 40-45 million euros. At first, Ajax wanted 50 million euros, but I have a feeling they will settle for 40-45 million euros. And that is how you start gaining back your respect in the transfer window. You know, now teams will know Arsenal is not going to budge. Teams will know, like, wow, Arsenal actually beat Man City to a player. Then you have to take them seriously. If they give you 90 million, you take it. They're not going to add that to 100 million. If they feel like their value is 90 million, they're going to pay you 90 million. You're not going to push them to pay 120 million. And same applies to Timber. If you feel like it's 40 to 45 million, that is what you're going to pay. We're not going to pay what you want. Just pay the money, as Arsenal fans say. No, you're not going to be bullied in the transfer market. You're going to get these players for 40 million and for 90 million, and we can save that 25 million and use it elsewhere. So that's the latest on Julian Timber. What about Thomas Partey? Now, I've not been happy with this. A loan deal for Thomas Partey? What do you mean a loan deal for Thomas Partey? Thomas Partey is not a 16-year-old who's trying to get experience at a championship or League One club. Thomas Partey is not a player who's been injured for 2 years and is trying to get back his fitness, and you're going to send him to the championship or France or Netherlands to get his fitness back. That's not what Thomas Partey is about. This is an experienced player. What do you mean loan deal? It's either he stays or he gets sold, not loan deal. We don't do loans over here. We don't do that over here. So what's the latest on him? Before we come to the loan news, Juventus are interested in Thomas Partey, but the most concrete interest is emerging from Saudi Arabia, where three clubs, Al Ahly, Al Nassr, and Al Khalij, are targeting the player. The interest of the latter two is accelerating quickly. This is according to James Binge. All those teams want him alongside sides like Monaco. So is when you put players like Thomas Partey in the market, a lot of teams will be following or trying to get his signature because he's a quality player. That is why we cannot be sending him out on loan. Where did this loan idea come from? Well, CBS Sports can reveal that Al Khalij are raising a loan offer for Thomas Partey that would come with an obligation to buy. Al Nassr, one of four clubs owned by Saudi Arabia's PIF, are prepared to offer 30 million euro transfer fee in addition to a 10 million net salary. Ultimately, the swing factor will be Partey himself, and so far he has offered no indication as to whether he would be prepared to make the move to the kingdom. So, loan deal, Khalij, come on, where's your money? We are always being told that Saudi Arabia has unlimited money, and you want to take him out on loan with an obligation to buy? No, if you're going to buy him, we need the money right now to sort out our transfer window as we go for the title next season. You're not trying to get that money next year or after 2 years. We are trying to get that money right now. And wherever you got that idea of Thomas Partey going out on loan, we don't do that over here, man. Not with Thomas Partey. With players like Marquinhos, who are still trying to adapt to England and still trying to adapt to the Premier League and still trying to adapt to the physicality of the English football, then you can loan him out. With players like Aaron Ramsey, who's just come out from a broken leg 2 years later, we can send him on loan to another team. But not Thomas Partey has been a regular in our team, in our midfield. He's one of the best midfielders in the league. Not at all. So people have been asking, why are you so confident that Declan Rice is going to join Arsenal? Well, because I believe in what Arteta has done behind the scenes. So according to Fabrizio Romano, if Declan Rice will be an Arsenal player, trust me, Mikel Arteta will be a crucial factor. And this is what Odegaard had to say like earlier this year. I spoke to Mikel Arteta on a Zoom call. He told me all about the project. At the time, they were way down like 15th in the table. Yeah, we remember those days, Martin. We definitely remember those days. But that meeting, honestly, I challenge anyone to come away from a meeting with Arteta and not believe everything he tells you. I mean, Martin, don't challenge me, man. I was already hooked a long time ago. Like, you've never had me saying it, Mikel Arteta out, because I believe whether it's not at Arsenal, whichever any club that he ends up being, because PSG, for example, were being linked to him, he's definitely going to be a manager who's going to win the Premier League and the Champions League someday. I'm 100% sure of that. There's a genius inside that man. There's a genius inside that man, and hopefully, we can end up winning the Premier League and other big titles in the for Arsenal, because I think he definitely deserves it, and I think the fans for sure deserve it, and the ones who've always doubted Mikel Arteta, I think they deserve to be proved wrong. So I cannot wait to see what happens there, because Havertz decided to join Arsenal because of Mikel Arteta and the project at Arsenal. Same with Declan Rice, if he ends up joining, and also Gian Timber said he really wants to join Arsenal. His personal terms are usually agreed very quickly. Even Caicedo right now, personal terms are agreed very quickly. It's just about the fee with the other teams. So that is a positive to have. Having a manager or a system or players in the team who can actually attract other players from outside. That shows you that we've changed. Like, can we go back to 3-4 years ago? Who would like to come and play with Mustafi and Socrates at the back? Who would like and come playing with them? Average players. Not so. Right now, everyone is excited to come and play with Odegaard, come play with the likes of Jesus and the likes of Zinchenko. Everyone is excited to come playing with that, and also getting managed by Mikel Arteta, and also being an exciting Arsenal team that just finished second and trying to fight for the big titles very, very soon. As soon as next season. So let's see what happens with those. That's the latest on Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard on Mikel Arteta, Fabrizio Man on Mikel Arteta, our doctor at the airport, also Gian Timber, Thomas Partey, and Kai Havertz Medical. So let me know what you make about all that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.